Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kashank. So this video is a tutorial for the workflow I just built. So where based on a schedule, AI will automatically first do the research on what to put in the newsletter, and then it will automatically turn all the research into a newsletter format that we can send it out to our newsletter readers. So let's dive in. So we're going to be using Zapier as our platform for this automation. I mean, theoretically speaking, what we're trying to do here is that we're going to use Perplexity as a tool to do the research. So those who are not familiar, Perplexity, it's kind of like Google on steroids. It's like ChatGPT, but it has access to live information on the internet. So whenever we search something, it's going to pull up those Google search results and put it all together. So we use Perplexity to do the research, and then we take all the research, then we use Claude, which will then turn the research into our newsletter format. And then we can connect our email marketing software to basically create the drafts for the newsletter so we can send it out. But we need to connect all these steps together. So that's why we're using the AI automation platform called Zapier, where we can build all these workflows connecting multiple tools without any coding skills. So let's walk through the whole workflow step by step. So first step is to use Schedule by Zapier as our trigger. So those who have never used platforms like Zapier before, I'm just gonna do a quick overview here. So I'm gonna show you like how it sort of works so you can follow all the rest of the steps.
Let's go!
So basically it starts with a trigger and then action. So trigger is whatever's going to trigger the automation, and then action are like all the steps we want to happen after. In this scenario, our first trigger is going to be schedule. So schedule. So when we go to schedule, we need to define a trigger event. So in this case, it really depends on how often we want to send our newsletter. Is it every day, every hour, every month, every week? I would probably not recommend every hour for this scenario, or you could go custom, trigger after every certain frequency. Maybe you want it to be after 5 days or something like that. Anyway, for the sake of this, we're just going to keep it after 1 week. And then we go to a configure step. Here we get to choose which day of the week we want to send. Perhaps we want to call it Taco Tuesday or something. So we just pick Tuesday. And then we also pick the time of the day we want this automation to sort of start, trigger, and run. So I'm just going to pick a time here. You can just pick from the 15-minute sort of interval. And now we're just going to test the step to make sure everything's working. And looks like, yep, we're good to go. We got all the check marks, so we're all good to go. Our next step is now to connect Perplexity. So our schedule is to basically tell this automation, hey, every week, at this time, I want you to do this research. So now for our research, we need to connect Perplexity. But if you go here in Zapier, you won't see Perplexity as the API that you could connect to. So we're just gonna be injecting this code. I'm just gonna show you. So just gonna copy paste. You don't have to know how to code, just follow the steps and you'll be fine. So here, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to custom request. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna search your Zapier. So you'll see all the Zapier stuff that you have. So we're gonna go to webhooks. So webhooks is basically where we can add some of the code. So we can kind of run some custom code, which is what we need to build out this workflow. So here we're going to call it custom request. And now we just need to choose our model here. So our model for this particular automation is going to be post. And then for the URL, I'm just going to copy from what I have over here. Our URL is going to be the API from Perplexity. So I'm just going to copy this. So for all these steps, you can follow this step by step, or we can go to the documentation that Perplexity has in terms of what needs to be done. And you can read the documentation here if you want, or you can just follow step by step and we'll build out this automation in 5 minutes together. So if we go to the Perplexity documents, you'll see everything we need here. Here we have the URL request, which is going to be this one over here. So I'm just going to copy this here from URL. I'm going to go to my automation. I'm just going to post it. And then I need to pass my data. So here for data, I'm gonna go back to my documentation here. This is the data that we need to post, which is gonna be the name of the model. So whatever API model we're using within Perplexity, and then the message. So the message would have 2 components, the role, the system, and the user message. So think of, if you're building custom GPTs, these are all the instructions we would give to Perplexity in terms of what their role is, what they're supposed to do. Hey, you need to write this, we're doing this research for newsletter, you need to find information for the past few days. So that way, when we run that chat in Perplexity, it will know exactly what to do. So we're just gonna copy, the code here from the data part, and we're just gonna copy it all the way up until here. We're gonna pass it on to our data section here. And then we're gonna go on to our next step, which is gonna be unflatten. We're just gonna keep it yes. And then we need to add, I don't think we need to add anything here for basic authorization. Then we need to add our header. So if we go back to the documentation, we'll see we have 2 headers here. One is authorization. And then for authorization, we'll just copy this and we're gonna put this as a header. We're gonna add one more value set, which is going to be our content type. So for our content type, we're just gonna paste exactly what we see in the API documentation, which is just gonna be application/JSON. And then for authorization, we need to add our API key. So if we go to Perplexity API key generation, you will be able to like, generate your own API key. I'm not going to show you mine, but basically you can generate your API key quickly, and you can maybe have like $5-10 for it to play with it. I mean, most of this request is going to take like a few cents, probably not even. So I think like $5-10 can last you like a bunch of automation runs. For authorization here, we're going to add this text called bearer, and then we're going to add our like basically our open API key, like, whatever that key is going to be with numbers and letters. That's all we need to do. And then we're just gonna hit continue to make sure everything is working. So I'm just gonna move on to what I've already built so I can show you what I have here. Basically, then I added my role for like the content and the system and everything. So here for the system, this is what I'm like passing on instructions. Search the latest AI development news for the week, for the week where we're triggering this automation. And then, your goal is to, look at, focus on AI tools, features, platforms, updates to existing AI marketing tools, changes to algorithm, regulatory compliance and everything. Again, just a very sample sort of scenario I'm putting out here. This would vary based on what sort of newsletter you want to write, the topics you want to research on and everything. The idea is that it's going to send a request to do the research and bring all the information back to us. And now under content, I have like, hey, please find all the AI updates, major updates for this week, and which will apply to professionals in marketing and business. So that's kind of like my system prompt and my user sort of message that's going out here. And then once we run that, go here, we're gonna test it. And then we saw that this is how it was running. Ideally, you could try your system prompt or message prompt within Perplexity just to make sure like how well it's working, like top AI news from today. Again, just a random example so you know like what Perplexity can do here. So this is exactly what we will find when we try to run that query through our automation. So you can test your prompt over here in Perplexity just to make sure you're getting the right sort of output, and then we can continue on with the automation. So here are like some of the data that I got for the prompt that I ran, and now we're gonna connect our third step, which is gonna be Claude. So I'm going to pick Claude as my application. My action event is going to be send message, and I'm just going to connect my Claude account. Again, you would need a Claude API key, just like you would do for Perplexity, to be able to make Claude run, except here we don't need to add any coding step. Just simply pick Claude and boom, we're good to go.
Okay.
Here, my user message is going to be the news research that I just found, and my system message is going to be like how I want the newsletter to be structured. So I generated this prompt, using the Prompt Genie tool. Obviously, this is like the prompt that I used for just trying to turn the whole summary into the newsletter. And then at the end, I kind of gave it the HTML structure I want. So that way, when I look at my newsletter response, I get to see a bit more headers and like everything else. If you don't do that, it's just going to be all text into like paragraphs, which might not be as useful because then you would have to structure the text again. So I just added like, these like H tags and P tags to be able to try to like turn that into the format. You can copy something like this. You can, like pause and read the instructions here, how I did that. Or you can just ask ChatGPT like, hey, this is the structure you want. Can you just add this to the prompt? So Google Doc or your email software would know what to do. And then I tested it just to make sure how everything is looking. And this was the result I was getting with those H tags and P tags. And the next step here was to add it to Google Docs. This is an optional step. You could directly connect your email marketing software to, like for example, MailerLite and create a draft campaign. But I just want to have a quick review because it's AI generated content. So I just want to have a human factor involved. So we make sure we do a quick review before we send out the newsletter. So that's why I'm sending all my information to a Google Doc. Again, very simple step, connect the app. Our action event is going to be create the document from text, and then configuration, we're just going to pass on a response we're getting from the Claude, and my document name is going to be weekly newsletter, and then the date that I'm running this automation for. That's pretty much it. Now, every time this automation is triggered, it's going to go to Perplexity, do the research, then go to Claude, put it all together, then go to Google Docs, and it's going to create an output, which is going to look something like this. This is the newsletter structure, which was based on my prompt. This will vary based on how you prompt it. So feel free to experiment with different structures until you get the one you like. And then once I have this, I like using Beehive for my newsletter. All I'm going to do is like just copy paste here, and then I'm good to go. So I'm just going to copy paste everything from my Google Doc and just put it in my email marketing software after a quick human review. And now my newsletter is good to go. So essentially, we put everything on autopilot. Now, let's say every Tuesday, it's going to trigger the automation to call Perplexity to do all the research, then the research will go to Claude, which will turn that into the newsletter format that we want, which is going to get thrown into a Google Doc. So all I have to do is just go to my Google Doc every 9 o'clock on Tuesday, do a quick review, copy paste, and send it away. There are more things you can do here. You can also have like, AI steps to turn to create like subject lines for it as well, which is not something I've shown right now, which is not something that I did in this specific workflow. That's another workflow you can add on to. But essentially, if you are running a business or you want to start a newsletter business in itself, and you just want a quick, lean way to start writing stuff, we're basically augmenting what humans would do, what we would do manually, would do all the research, then put it all together. But now it's happening just through automation and AI automatically. Of course, this only works for like the newsletters, which are about curation of news and resources online. If your newsletter is about sharing your own research, I have another workflow where you can automate that as well. Basically, you dump all your research into an Excel sheet or like a doc, and it will automatically turn that into a formatted newsletter how you would want it to. But yeah, so that's the workflow that we built using Zapier as a platform. I hope this was useful. You learned something new. This is going to save you time, and this was inspiring, and hopefully you get to build more AI automations. As always, if this video was useful, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.